Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Leah Spiegelman. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be practicing non-judgmental observation. How often do we actually allow ourselves to be present enough to observe what's happening in our experience? And when we do observe what's happening in our experience, how often are we actually just letting things be as they are without adding labels to them, judgment, or making meaning out of the things that we're experiencing or thinking? So today we'll start just by getting comfortable in a seated position or wherever you find yourself right now. Honestly, you can do this non-judgmental observation in any way that feels best for you. There's no right or wrong. But once you get yourself settled, we'll just take a moment to simply notice the breath. Noticing the inhales and the exhales. Noticing the quality of the breath, if you're breathing into the chest or maybe down into the belly. Maybe even noticing that just by paying attention to the breath, it begins to deepen on its own. Or maybe it doesn't. Again, there's no right or wrong. And as you continue to breathe, we're going to shift the attention, shift your awareness to the body. As we scan through the body, starting at the crown of the head, we look for any sensations. Maybe you notice areas of tension. Or maybe there are other areas that are more relaxed. As you move your way through the body, noting any tingling, numbness, emptiness. Maybe you notice different temperatures. Might feel warm or hot in one area of your body, while another part might feel cool, or maybe even cold and clammy. Again, not judging your experience, but rather opening up with curiosity, noticing what's there or what's not there. Maybe even saying to yourself, here's some tension. Or, oh, I notice some warmth right here. And just letting it be as it is without trying to change it. As you continue to scan through the body until you reach the soles of your feet, allowing yourself to make these objective observations of what's there. When you reach the soles of your feet, notice what it feels like as the soles of your feet contact the ground underneath you. Maybe even wiggling the toes, pressing them down, noticing what it feels like to put some pressure on the toes. And expanding your awareness to the entire body. Noticing what it feels like to be in your body. Again, not judging it, not labeling something as right or wrong, good or bad, but just letting it be. And finally, noticing what's going on in your mind. Can you notice thoughts going on by? not judging the thoughts, but simply noticing that they're there. And if you can't notice every single thought, maybe notice the fullness of your mind. Does it feel crowded and claustrophobic? Or does it feel empty? Or maybe you have a steady stream of thoughts that are flowing through your mind at a comfortable space. And just letting the thoughts come and go as they please. Once again, returning to the breath. Returning to the inhales and the exhales. And we'll close this practice with 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. We breathe in, filling up the belly. And out, let it all go. Breathing in, filling up the belly. And breathing out, letting it all go. Breathing in, filling up the belly one last time. And let it all go. Wiggling the fingers and the toes, waking up the body, maybe even taking a big stretch, allowing yourself to take up space, and returning to the room whenever you feel ready. Allowing yourself to gently enter back into the day, knowing that you can always take a pause to notice what's going on in your body, to observe what's happening in your mind. Just in allowing yourself to be in the present moment. Again, not judging yourself, but noticing what happens when we do this practice. Some people feel more relaxed, and that's not the end goal of this. It's sort of the cherry on top. But when we spend about 95% of our time on autopilot, some of us can forget how to be present. And so if that's an issue for you, you can return to this practice as much as possible, as much as it feels right for you. And until next time, this was Leah, and thank you for joining me.